Christian Horner wants Max Verstappen out of Red Bull. After the Dutchman chose to side against his boss in the team's internal war, threatening to quit the team if Helmut Marko leaves, Horner started moving his chess pieces. Revving up the drama at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, Horner fired off a sharp message aimed at their reigning champion. In the aftermath of a tumultuous weekend, where whispers of Verstappen's potential departure from the team spread around the paddock, Horner's warning rings loud and clear. No driver, not even this generation's greatest, is above the team. In spite of the stormy seas of yet another roller coaster race week for Red Bull Racing, the team finds themselves basking in the glow of victory once more, courtesy of Max Verstappen's commanding performance alongside his teammate Sergio Perez. But as cheers fade, Christian Horner steps into the limelight to deliver a sobering reality check. In a calculated move that could rattle cages, Horner reminds everyone that while Verstappen's star shines bright, he's just one piece of the puzzle in Red Bull's dynasty. After Verstappen won the Jeddah race, Horner said, "Max is an important member of our team and is a valued member of our team. He's a wonderful driver, but everybody has a role to play in this team. We are a team, and no single individual is bigger than the team, and that's the only way that you can achieve these kinds of results." As of now, Red Bull finds itself launching an investigation into none other than Helmut Marko, amidst allegations of media leaks. But it might be good for the team to exercise caution on this matter. Max himself hinted at the potential implications for his own future, suggesting a possible connection between his fate and Marko's. "My loyalty to him is very big, and also, I have always expressed this to everyone within the team, everyone high up, that he is an important part in my decision-making for all the time in the future as well within the team." With Verstappen's recent pondering on his future tied to the fate of Red Bull's motorsport maestro Helmut Marko, Horner's words might just be the checkered flag on any speculation surrounding the Dutchman's loyalty. Throwing his hat in the ring, Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff has just upped the ante in the battle against Red Bull. With a bold claim that his team would pounce on Max Verstappen at the drop of a hat if the opportunity arose, Wolff has gotten the paddock talking. The prospect of Verstappen sliding into the seat of departing legend Lewis Hamilton, who is bound for Ferrari in 2025, adds a shocking twist to the already fierce rivalry between the sport's top contenders. "I would love to have him," Toto said. "It is a decision that Max needs to take, and there is no team up and down the grid who wouldn't do handstands to have him in their car." Marko emerged from the shadows on Saturday, saying the storm had passed and reaffirming his commitment as a consultant to Red Bull. While the flames of controversy were being extinguished after Marko's reassurance and Verstappen's public stance, Christian Horner refused to let the embers die down. He reignited the debate, revisiting the chaotic events that unfolded over the race weekend. In a restatement of his position, Horner made everyone feel the gravity of the situation, ensuring that the spotlight remains fixed on the internal dynamics of the team. In a statement that seems to be a dig at his Dutch driver, he said, "We are one team, and nobody is bigger than a team. This team comprises, across the different entities, over 1,400 people, and everybody has a role to play, and that's from the very bottom to the very top." As the intense spotlight continues to glare down upon Red Bull Racing, every word uttered becomes a strategic maneuver in the high-stakes game of Formula One politics. Christian Horner's latest remarks, carefully chosen and delivered, serve as yet another calculated move in this intricate dance of power and influence. With the weight of scrutiny bearing down, but deliberate interventions, signaling a calculated approach to navigating the choppy waters of team dynamics and public perception. In this pressure cooker environment, every statement carries significant weight, shaping the narrative of the ongoing saga within the Red Bull camp. In the aftermath of the weekend's drama, Max Verstappen stepped into the fray, aiming to cast a reassuring light on the simmering tensions that had come to a head. With careful words, he hinted at a thaw in the icy relations, particularly between his father, Jos Verstappen, and the team principal. Verstappen's attempt to paint a picture of reconciliation implies a concerted effort to mend the fractures in their unity. Yet beneath the surface, questions linger about the true extent of the rifts, and whether this display of unity is just a temporary ceasefire in the ongoing battle for harmony within the Red Bull ranks. "I always said that what is most important is that we work together as a team, and that everyone keeps the peace," he said. "That's what we all agree on within the team, so hopefully from now on, that is also fully the case. Everyone is trying to focus in the same direction. The positive out of all this is that it didn't hurt our performances, so it's a very strong team." Jos Verstappen, father to F1 star Max Verstappen, weighed in on the team's future. Even though he is obviously against it, Jos predicts that Christian Horner will keep his post at Red Bull for the duration of the 2024 season. And in a show of animosity towards the team principal, Jos extends his support to the female employee recently suspended by the team after her grievances against Horner were rejected. There were rumors of him and the female entering a romantic relationship right after she ended things with Horner, but so far, no evidence of this has come up. Jos's absence from this weekend's F1 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix isn't due to disengagement, but rather his own racing pursuits in a rallying event back home in Belgium. When talking about the situation, he alluded to the power struggles happening within the team, playing into the narrative that the Thai shareholders hold the power. He said, "I think it's too late for Christian to say leave me alone, but he has the support of the Thai owner, so I think he will stay for the rest of the season. I said it would be bad if he stayed. It really isn't good for the team, this whole situation." Jos also let us in on the animated conversation he had with Horner that went viral last week. He revealed, "That was earlier on Friday before the race. He was saying to me, 'Do you trust me? I will do everything for your son,' and we were talking with our hands. We didn't have a fight. But on Friday, we did have an argument in the office, and I walked out. But, in the trailer, he came up to me and said, 'Congratulations, good race.'" And as for Horner's alleged female victim, Jos said, "I sympathize with the woman, with all that she went through, but we will see what happens. Red Bull seem to know what they are doing with her. We will see. But I think it is for her to come out and see what happens. I'm not fully up to speed with what is happening with her. But all these things that are going on are having an influence on Max. He was third in the first practice, and all we hear about is Horner and what happened with his situation." In the press conference Horner gave the other day, it was all about him and his problems, when we should be talking about Max, the car, his performance, and the race. I've already said I think it is causing problems if he stays. As tensions reached a boiling point at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, Christian Horner called for a decisive end to the ongoing saga, urging for a line to be drawn to halt the relentless scrutiny. Max Verstappen, in response to Horner's demand, offered his perspective on the matter, saying, "I think it's a bit too late for that now. If that's what he wants, fine, but I don't think it will be possible. I don't want to talk too much more as it will create problems, but the most important thing for me is that Max is happy. That's what counts for me. I just want him to be happy." What do you think? Which key Red Bull figure do you think is more replaceable? The driver or the team principal? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.